What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I want to do a tip video on Xenoverse 2 on how to defend against Absolute Zero and Dragon Burn, two of the most annoying evasive moves in all of Xenoverse 1 and 2, actually. This was awful in Xenoverse 1, and it's just as awful in Xenoverse 2. Now, I personally don't use it just because both of these moves I think are overpowered or cheap. Let's call it cheap, not overpowered. They're just cheap and annoying. But basically what happens is with Absolute Zero, if I punch, so you can see I'm frozen. And worst of all, I can't escape. I can't snap, vanish, escape. I'm basically stuck. And what people usually try to do, at least the cheap players, they'll go into some kind of stamina break, whether they do a regular stamina break like this, or they do something like the Beerus Anger Beam, and it's just also it's annoying. Now, how do you defend against these moves? Well, there's two things you need to do. Let's assume the Ice General right now is a custom character. The second the match starts, you always want to hit left on your D-pad to scan them. If you see that they have Absolute Zero or Dragon Burn equipped, then assume that they might abuse it. Now, most players may not abuse it, but just assume they're always going to abuse it. So what do you want to do? Well, for starters, you want to get their stamina all the way below 3 bars so they don't do it, and then basically go for the ass open. So in this situation, just kind of like bait them. Don't go into full combos, because if you go into full combo, there's nothing you can do. Even if you try to like evade, it's gonna screw you. I mean, if you time it right, you can get out of it. But you never want to go into full combos when they have more than 3 stamina bars. So what you want to do is you want to kind of fly around, go into one punch, and then go into purple block. Maybe one punch, or just kind of dash, or escape, or whatever. And once they actually get their stamina to normal, let's do normal. What you want to do is you want to kind of purple block. You can block it as well. Purple block, and see now he's low, and now I can go into my attacks. The second they come back, again, you just kind of want to be careful with it, and fly around them, and then you can kind of deliver the punishment you want of your choice. Now watch out though, like I said, a lot of people might try to abuse it, but the trick here is don't go into a full out combo, because like I said, let's get his stamina back all the way up. If he has full stamina, he's going to abuse it. Like watch, oh no, I'm doing a full combo. I'm basically have to rely on an evasive move to get out or anything else, and you don't want to do that because that's going to just waste up all your stamina. So again, the trick here with Absolute Zero specifically is you want to go ahead and basically bait them. One punch, block. One punch, purple block. Or don't let that happen. You don't want that to happen. So one punch, purple block. Oh, just kidding. Can't get it right. See, it might take some practice. So like I said, the beauty of Xenoverse 2 is we have a training mode so we can get used to it. So just pick Ice Shenron if you have them unlocked, which you get them by wishing for him from Shenron by getting all the Dragon Balls, and just basically set him to do evasive moves and go for one punch, block. There it is. One punch, block. Or even one punch, dash. Like, just get out of the way. And then once their stamina is low, you go in for punishment, and then you should be good. Now, that's Absolute Zero. Let's go ahead and jump in and fight against Dragon Burn, which is a little bit similar, but there's one thing about Dragon Burn that's different than Absolute Zero, and I'll show you that in a couple seconds. Alright, so the concept with Dragon Burn is basically the same thing. You fly up. When they do it, you get frozen, and then basically they can do whatever they want. Now, the cheesy players online will basically go into a stamina break or some kind of like move like that, like the Dory Headbutt, or even the Beerus Anger Beam, and then basically try to destroy it from there. But again, it's not completely invincible, and the difference between this and Absolute Zero is when I'm frozen, I can actually escape, which I feel like they should do with Absolute Zero as well. I mean, you should be able to escape out of anything, and the fact that you can't do it with Absolute Zero is a bit kind of busted. And I'm pretty sure that Dims is actually working on fixing this sometime in the near future, fingers crossed. But how do you defend against Dragon Burn? Again, just assume that Nova Shenron is a CAC, custom created character. The first thing you always want to do if you have time is scan them to see what they have equipped. As you can see, he has Dragon Burn equipped, and you want to basically do the same thing where you just kind of dash in and, basically get them to use the move. Get them to use the move, and once they don't have enough to do the move, then you can go into punishment, like here. Bam, 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 and then, bam. All sorts of punishments. So again, the trick here is don't go into full out combos. If you go out into a full combo, let me actually just set his stamina to unlimited. Actually, just set everything to unlimited. If you go into full out combos, then you'll be screwed because you can't escape. Oh, well, okay, just kidding. If you go in full out combos, you can get screwed because it's a lot harder to escape. So again, the trick here is just punch, block. Just kidding. Or if you do actually get burned, then you can at least escape out of it. But punch, block. Always go into a punch, block. Oh, I just couldn't see because of the freaking bush. Punch, block, or even not even block, just kind of like back away. Now, what I noticed is that the range in this seems to be a lot smaller than it was in Xenoverse 1. In Xenoverse 1, you just have to be within the vicinity and you get burned and frozen, which was annoying. But in here, you can go with the punch, don't move. Punch, don't move. Or even purple block just to be safe. Or if you don't even want a purple block, just guard. Because it does guard, like immediately. Look at that. So that's the trick here. So that's how you can stop the Dragon Burn and Absolute Cheese in Xenoverse 2 with any character. Now, of course, this is just for any character. If you play a custom character specifically, there's one specific thing you can do to basically completely counter people who use these moves, and I will show you that in a couple seconds. Now, this is by far my favorite way to counter against Absolute Zero, Dragon Burn, pretty much anything that affects you in a negative way. As you can see in the top left corner, I have some status boosts, and that's because I'm using the Let's Just Enjoy the Game's Super Soul, which is the Elder Kai Super Soul. And what this does is it makes it so I can't get frozen, I can't get poisoned, I can't get slowed down. Any kind of status effects on my health, except for blinding, I'm immune to it. As you can see, when I start punching them, I'm still good. I'm chilling. I am chilling. Now, of course, if you are an avid custom character user, you're fine. Just use this. Unfortunately, I forgot how to get the Super Soul, but I'm pretty sure there's many videos online basically saying, oh, you get it over here. I'm pretty sure I got it from Elder Kai from doing this quest, but I might be wrong. Matter of fact, if you know where to get the Super Soul from, feel free to drop it down in the comment section below. And to those who see that comment, just upload it, and then I'll try to pin it if the feature is already available for YouTubers to use that pin feature yet. But yeah, this is the best way to stop it. Now, unfortunately, you can't use the Super Soul if you are a cast character. You'll have to rely on basically baiting your opponent into using the moves, in which, like I said, you just do about punch and punch, block, punch, block, punch, block, punch, block. But if you use a custom character, you don't have to worry about that. You can just completely go all in, destroy them. They're going to be using their Super Soul as much as possible, but guess what? It will not work. And this is the sweetest way to get victory against those players. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, feel free to leave a like right below. Any questions, comments, feedback. In fact, any questions in regards to how to beat certain tactics, drop it down below, and I'll try to do more guides like this in the future. But for now, get in there and destroy people who use that move, and you should be fine. And gosh, it feels so glorious. I can't tell you how glorious it feels to be able to do this to people with a custom character. Like, I mean, it kind of sucks because like people who use regular characters like myself, like Hit for example, kind of have to rely on baiting your opponent doing it and then defending against it. But if you're a custom character, you're fine. You're just chilling. You can go all in. All in. Look at that. Can't freeze me, man. Can't freeze me. And of course, this works the exact same way against Dragonburn as well. Now, the only flaw, or I guess the weakness of using the Super Soul, is due to the fact that before using the Super Soul, what I used to use is the sunglasses. And the sunglasses protect you from being blinded, which I feel like also can be abused online because a lot of people like to, blind you and then go into stamina break. So unfortunately, this does not protect you from being blinded. However, it does protect you from being frozen, which is just as bad. So I guess kind of just figure out what works best for you and then stick with that method. But for now, those who are tired of these tactics, just use this and you should be fine. And just one last time, blah! Do this to people online and it'll feel very, very glorious. So yeah, bam. Anyways, before I throw up, coffee's coming back up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating below. Like I said, let me just go ahead and transform one more time because it's so hype. And I guess I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.